Well, hello there. This is Erin Lucy. I'm the author of several sweet romantic comedies, and we're doing something a little different today. I am gonna go to the shoe store, shoe carnival, and get some new shoes because I need to start working out. And my shoes, I walked through them basically, like the heel is causing me to have a blister because it's like I wore it through to the cardboard or something underneath. So I need to go get shoes, and then I need to go to the gym because I want to start weight training. I have already, let's see, I got up later than I wanted to. I got up around 10. I wanted to get up at 8, but I stayed up till like 1:30. Shouldn't have done that. However, I have already gotten my newsletter done. I did that during the week. And then I also have my 5 social media posts completed for the week. And it's my release week, so yay! On Wednesday, my Rockstar Sweet Romantic Comedy Unsung releases on Amazon, and you can read it for free with your Kindle Unlimited subscription. It is about a young woman who goes to the Tennessee mountains for a solo camping trip, and she comes home with her rock idol. So it's kind of, I've been told, or I'm hearing that it's a little bit of a fairy tale, modern day fairy tale. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I like that. Let's go with that. It's not very, shall we say, plausible in the real world, but hey, this is fiction, and so we get to write and read what we wish the world was like, right? So I'm gonna go in here to Shoe Carnival, get my shoes. Who knows what I'm gonna get? And then yeah, gym. The Planet Fitness is just down the road here, so let's get going. I don't like any of the choices. I don't know. See, I have to wear these to work too, so they have to look halfway decent. New Balance. They don't have the brand that I wanted. I could order it from Amazon, but I need shoes now to go to the gym. Not super happy about how that went. I got shoes. They're not my favorite, but they were on sale for less than some of the Nikes, and so yeah, I have shoes for my feet, and since I spent less, I was like, well, then I'll get myself a pair of sandals. I didn't like any of the sandals. They had Birkenstocks, but I didn't even like the Birkenstocks that they had, and those were like $100. So it's like, no. I think I'm wearing Skechers sandals, and I look a mess right now. I really do. Apparently no-show socks aren't in style anymore. You're supposed to have like a little bit of a cuff. So I'm wearing like no-show socks with sandals that kind of look like Birkenstocks. I'm a hot mess right now. And all that to say, I have shoes. I'm going to the gym, and I might get on like the Skechers website later and get a pair of sandals that I like, because I did not like any of those. They had buckles, and like shiny buckles, and they were plastic. Like I've never had a pair of Crocs, and I don't want plastic sandals. So that was my shopping experience. And like, my feet are kind of big. I have size 9s, and so a lot of the ones that I liked didn't have the bigger size, so I had to just kind of settle. Oh well, I could have shopped online and got something I liked better, but like, I'm going to the gym right now, and I'm not wearing these silly sandals to the gym. So here we go. Well, hello there again. This is Sunday night, me getting ready for bed. I haven't really sat down to do any work. I'm trying to think. There was so much going on this weekend and I can't remember any of it. So I worked out. We know that. I just got done making my soup. So I've got 7 meals, 7 lunches done. So that's a week of lunches prepared. It's vegetable soup with brown rice, and watched a couple races, spent way too much time on my phone during the races, and went to church, took some naps, basically felt kind of overwhelmed. And like when I got home from church, I felt overwhelmed. And so my antidote to that was to take a nap, because I was overwhelmed by how much I had to do. And so just don't do anything, just sleep. That's what I did. So I have my list here, which I showed you, I think, in a previous clip. And I made a reservation. I made my soup. I didn't do any editing. I didn't do any researching on my next story. There's a Kickstarter that I want to back, and her name is Melissa Storm. If you want to go out there and check her out, she's doing a Kickstarter. It's ads for Facebook, and it's to teach you how to work with the new Andromeda AI that is powering the discoverability over there on Facebook. So I need to, right now, I want to back that. I think it's $100 and you get quite a few things. You get video classes, and maybe, I know in our last one there was an ebook, so there might be an ebook. Another thing I needed to do but didn't do was to make photo books for my son that's graduating, and I have not made any scrapbooks or anything since my kids were born, and we've got a bazillion pictures. So I was going through the pictures, like they're not organized, they're sort of organized by date. So I was having to go through May 2011, for instance, and then I would go from May, I'd go to June, and then July. I think I ended up on like August 2011. He was born in 2007, so I've got 3 photo books already. I've got ways to go, but I just couldn't tackle that today for some reason. So that's something on my to-do list that doesn't have anything to do with writing. It just feels like everything's getting in the way of writing, and I don't like that. So I'm hoping this week I will have some actual decent writing time. And yeah, because I haven't written in a while, and now I'm starting to think maybe I forget how. That's kind of weird. Of course I don't forget how, but I don't know, since it's been a while since I've been in the writing zone, I'm like, well, can I even finish this story? Maybe I'm just not good enough to finish this story. So the worry brain has kicked in, so we gotta kick that to the curb this week. That'll be my goal. I think I'm gonna leave it there. This may be a fairly short video, but yeah, this is what I was working on. I made it all pretty for myself, and I completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on my list, and I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got about half of them done, and I think that's pretty good. Because I make these lists myself and I'm my own boss, there's really no failure. It's just, I just have to put these off maybe till next weekend or this week. We shall see. All right, I think this is just filler at this point. Hopefully next time when you see me, I will have my hair done and everything, and I'll look a little more presentable. But like I said, I'm getting ready to go to bed here. So I hope that you are having a good Monday. I'm planning on publishing this on Monday. Yeah, that's about all I can think of. Once again, check out Melissa Storm on Kickstarter, and I think she's got like 30 or 35 more days to go on the Kickstarter campaign. So you do have time, but if you're wanting to learn how to do Facebook ads, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups for writers, and so this Kickstarter had came really well recommended. So I'm recommending it to you because I think she's gonna give us a lot of good information about how to make ads work on Facebook, and I really need to get my ads going more. So that's one of the things I need to do this week, is get ads set up for Unsung. All right, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth discussions about my writing process. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next one.